afternoon, good afternoon. Have you guys been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me. In the kitchen with Angela. Creole Roots is in the house. All things New Orleans. Today, I have something I'm gonna be doing for you guys. Something new, but not new. It's old school. And for you cooks, you might know what it is. It's called chicken almondine, okay? Yes, we're using almonds and we're using chicken breasts. You can also do almondine with fish. It's called fish almondine, you know, so you can use whatever type fish you want. But today, I'm here before you. I'm heating up my cast iron skillet right now. I have my chicken breasts all cut up into pieces. Here it is. And seasoned, if you could see that, with just some salt, pepper, and a little cayenne for flavoring. Okay, so again, I'm gonna be doing through and through, right? So we have our chicken already pre-seasoned, washed, you know, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start by seasoning my flour while my cast iron skillet is heating up. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be using some rosemary, and it's a grinder. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some black pepper, and to flour. This is flour, you guys. So then we're gonna use some rosemary. And just get that all throughout the flour. And I'm going to use a little bit Creole seasoning. Of course, you know I'm from New Orleans, so I don't just use salt and pepper. So I'm just getting the rosemary all up in here. Some goodness going on. Okay, so I have my rosemary. I'm going to place that to the side. We're also going to be using some Creole seasoning and parsley flakes as well. But we're going to do the parsley after. I have some real butter here. I always want to use real butter. I'm going to start by heating up my pan, and also I'm going to use some ghee. Basically, it's clarified butter, okay? So I'm gonna drop this in my pan. Okay. Let that start heating up. My cast iron skillet. I love my cast iron, you guys. I have many of them. I love it. So that's my ghee. Then I'm gonna add some butter. And right now my skillet is heating up. It's on about a 5, that's medium. So while that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and I need a ½ cup of almonds. Okay. I have some almonds here. And we're gonna do a ½ cup. A little bit over a ½ cup, basically, right? My almonds. Drop that in my pan. And we're gonna start on medium heat. We're gonna toast the almonds. And we're doing slow heat because we don't want them to burn, right? But we're going to use some slow heat, which is about a medium, about a 5, because it's an electric stove. Just get my almonds going. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to add a little bit Creole seasoning to my flour base. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just mix it all together. Okay. Of course, I'm going to show you my flour base. A little more black pepper. I just want a little bit more of my rosemary, okay? Because this is going to be chicken almondine, which you can serve over mashed potatoes, you can serve with vegetables, you can serve with pasta. So it's up to you. Here is my good old flour mixture. And we're going to go ahead and stop what I'm doing right now, because I want my almond toasted. And then what we're going to do is, after I get my almonds toasted, we're going to move them over to a plate. Like I said, we're not cooking this fast. This is not a stir fry. You want your almonds to cook really well and get some color on them, but you don't want to burn them either. And then I already have my chicken set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my chicken breast pieces in. We're dredging them with the flour mixture, okay? And then we're going to cook them for about, let me let you see, for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Just getting a little flour mixture on each one. Just dredging them. We're not actually frying them. So just wanted to show you that. So now I believe my almonds, they're coming out good. They're looking pretty brown. I have my plate here. I'm going to place my almonds to the side. Once I get a little bit more color on them, remember I'm cooking it slow. And then, yeah, they're browning pretty good. I love it. Yeah. So we're making chicken almondine with chicken breasts. We pre-seasoned it already. And then I do have some pasta here. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm using brown pasta today. Okay. I'm not going to use the whole thing of pasta, but I'm using brown pasta today. Just drop that in the water. And we're gonna go ahead and let this cook. Come to a complete boil. And this is gonna be served with some vegetables. And you don't need to see pasta, it's cooking. I'm gonna bring it down to about a medium cook. Okay, yeah, so it's a medium ball right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove my almonds. Now I believe they're ready. And we're gonna place them to the side. Then we're gonna start sauteing our chicken breast. So, gonna get all the juices using our clarified butter. Get all my almonds out completely. So, there you have it. See how good they look? They're good and toasted. I'm gonna place them back to the side. Now, I'm gonna start by adding my chicken breasts, and we're gonna cook them on both sides. For about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes each side. I made sure they were pretty thin. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more. They're pretty thin, so I don't have to be concerned, but we still cooking them again once we get them dredged in the flour. That rosemary and butter. Placing each piece to the side after you dredge them in the flour, okay? So, what are you guys cooking? You know I'm big on that. Making sure you have food for the week. So, just dredging this chicken real good. Making sure it gets what it needs on there. Shake it off. We don't want it completely saturated with flour. We're not deep frying the chicken, right? We're sauteing the chicken. So right now, I have my chicken in a pan and we're gonna let it cook. We're not gonna disturb it for a while. Remember I told you about frying meat and cooking meat. We don't want to disturb it too much. So I'm gonna add a little bit more real butter in the pan. And be careful with these cast iron skillets now because they do give off heat. And you need to be careful. So we're using all that, don't worry. So let me just slide you over a little bit more. We're letting our pasta cook. It's brown whole grain pasta. So I'm gonna let that cook for about 7 minutes or more. Okay, so here's my chicken. It's cooking up. We have the almonds here. They really turned out great, and we're gonna add them back for the chicken. So this is chicken almondine. Okay, so if you like the videos that I do, go ahead and follow me. Subscribe to my channel. Okay. Also, I'm going to always have recipes down below in the description for you. You can also purchase my cookbook, In the Kitchen with Angela. Go ahead, click the bell to be notified for when other videos drop. And if you like the things that I'm doing, go ahead and invite others. Show people what I'm doing in my kitchen. All things New Orleans style. You know, it's your kitchen. You cook things how you want. You have the foundation of the recipe. So go ahead and use the foundation and create what you want, okay? So we're gonna check the chicken because it's thin. So yeah, we're gonna get it flipped over. Yeah, so I'm cooking it on low. Let it get some color on it, okay? So that's basically all I'm doing. Is I'm making or creating something that was old school and I'm turning it into something that I like. But you can keep old school recipes, but most old school recipes do come with some health stuff. So you got to try to turn it around and make it better for you. I'm going to also side this with an avocado, tomato, cucumber salad. And then I'm going to also have some broccoli on the side of it. And like I said, we're doing the brown pasta. And you should be very careful if you're dealing with insulin, diabetes and such. You don't want a whole plate of pasta. You want about 1/4 of a cup of pasta. Your ratio should be the size of your hand for meat. You should have a big portion of vegetables. And then 1/4 to 1/2 cup of pasta. That's all I'm saying. Just saying. So for health reasons, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start getting some more of my chicken dredged over here. I just love to cook. I love to create things. I wanted something different, but I wanted old school, but new way, a new way of developing things, right? So it's okay to change recipes. It's okay. You don't have to do it just like other people do it. You can take things out. You know, you can do stuff a little bit different. It's according to your needs, what you like and what you don't like, right? So my goal is to maintain my lifestyle in the healthiest form that I can, so that I can have longevity. I need to have grandchildren soon, right? So I'm just going ahead and I'm gonna check on this chicken some more. Let me get a fork. Okay, so I want to flip my chicken. And it doesn't take very long, okay? Because the chicken breast, I cut it thin, okay? I like the color that's coming on it. So we're gonna still cook the chicken again. It's not just gonna, oh, I hear thunder. It's raining out here, guys, in Texas. New Orleans girl in Texas. What you say about that? Yeah. So I'm gonna place this chicken to the side. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some more, okay? So I'm gonna move this over. And I'm gonna place this chicken to the side. Remember, it's about 5 to 7 minutes, but it's gonna cook again, you guys, so no worries, okay? Don't worry, it's gonna cook again. But that's why I cut it thin, because I wanted thin cuts of meat anyway. I think I'm gonna stop for a minute, add a little bit more butter. Okay, just a little bit more, a little more clarified butter. I want the both combinations, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. I'm still cooking this on a medium heat. I don't wanna overdo it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop my chicken in. The chicken has rosemary, creole seasoning, flour, you know, it's good. So it has different things. And I just want to dredge that in there, in the flour. And then we're going to put it in the pan. And we're going to let this chicken cook. So we did, this is not going to be very long. So I'm just letting this loose. So it has all the rosemary on there, which I love. We have some good things going on here. So I'm excited. Here's some of the chicken. You can see the rosemary pieces on there. Remember, this is chicken almondine. We wanted to saute it for about 5 minutes on each side. 4 to 5 minutes on each side, because we're still gonna cook it. We don't want our chicken tough, right? So I also am gonna add some parsley flake on when I put it back in. And then we also have some apple juice too. So instead of using wine, dry wine or so, something like that, I decided that I didn't want the dry wine, so you can use apple juice as well, okay? Sometimes I just don't want to deal with that. With multiple issues in your life, you have to be careful what you're putting in your body. If I know I'm not able to function properly per health, then why would I be drinking if I'm having issues, right? So you don't want to do that. I know you want to enjoy life, but I can enjoy life without that, right? I also need to be careful with fruit juices and stuff as well. It's not, you know, so there's a lot of things that I have to be careful with. And I appreciate you guys coming before me on Sundays. Sometimes during the week, it's according to how I feel. I might cook something else, you know, but it's all good. My pasta is still cooking. It's cooking slow. I'm kind of not rushing things today. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. So I'm just doing what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to cook. I love to create things. I just like to do what I do. All things New Orleans Creole girl, we love to cook. I don't know, some young people may not, but I'm old school. I like to cook. So, and I want it to taste great, because I've been out so many times where I just wasn't pleased with the food. But I'll tell you one thing, if my family gets in the kitchen, we throw down. We love to eat. My brothers, all of us, we love to eat. So this needs a little bit more color on it. I'm gonna flip that up a little bit. Yes, it's working out. I'm liking it. So this is, if you're just joining me, you guys, I'm making chicken almondine, okay? So it's gonna be a little bit. We're already 20 minutes into the video today, and I'm already enjoying myself. I just want my chicken to get a little color on it, just a slight tad bit color. I'm flipping that over. That one's a little thicker, so I'm flipping that over. My chicken is coming together well. Just need to get a little bit more color on the chicken. And I'm really basically loving this dish already. It's gonna be bursting with flavor, okay? So I'm gonna pull this one out. Okay. The little pieces, I'm gonna pull them out because you don't want your meat. It's easy to make chicken breast tough. We don't need that, right? We want flavor. We want it to be cooked through and through, but we still need to have it tender, okay? So I have a few more pieces of chicken I have to put in, and then we're gonna finish up the dish. It's coming together, you guys, and I'm so thankful for my channel and for my subscribers. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that down. Yeah, it's coming good. It's coming together good. So I'm just gonna put my chicken here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my other pieces and put in here. And you can actually use cornstarch if you like. I didn't want to this time. Sometimes the cornstarch gives off a different texture. So, yeah, I didn't want the cornstarch. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and let this finish up. And then we're gonna start the other portion of the process for the chicken. We just need to let this chicken cook a little bit more. If you can see it, the chicken is coming out beautiful, okay? And it still has its juices. It's very moist, if you can see that. It is very moist. And I love that about it. So we're just going ahead and we're doing some, like I said, chicken almondine today. It's gonna be bursting in flavor. We're gonna eat it with some vegetables, a nice salad, a cucumber, avocado, tomato salad. And then we're gonna put some pasta with it, or you could do mashed potatoes. Either way it goes, it's gonna be a good dish, and it's gonna be bursting with flavor, okay? So that's what we're doing today. We're making good things happen in the kitchen. And I'm gonna also have my other cookbook come out soon, so I'm excited about that. So let's see. We wanna get this chicken. I wanna get it all sauteed. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday and you're creating dishes and doing things that makes you happy. And if you do go out to eat, I hope you find healthier choices. It's always good to try to have healthier choices, right? So once this chicken go ahead and get brown enough on each side, we're gonna go ahead and add the other chicken back in. We're savoring the juices from this chicken that we're cooking right now. And then I got a surprise for you. Like I said, I'm not adding any dry wine. I'm gonna add apple juice to replace that, okay? So I believe this is good to go. I'm gonna start adding my chicken back in. And then we're gonna finish off the recipe. Like I said, I just love to cook, you guys. I really do. I just love it. So we're adding that chicken back in. I'm gonna put some more butter in the pan. I want to add a little bit more rosemary. I have to buy me a new one. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the almonds back. This is great, you guys. I'm so excited. Now I'm going to add my parsley, okay? And then here comes the good stuff. We're adding in a half a cup of apple juice. I think I'm going to add a little bit more. That's going to bring out the flavor in this dish, you guys. So that's my apple juice. And let me check on my pasta. It should be ready. Okay, it is. This is my pasta. Brown pasta. I'm going to go ahead and drain that, okay? Right, there's my pasta. Okay, put that to the side, turn that off. I have my chicken almondine marinating in good juices. And you know I'm gonna let it simmer for a while, for about 15 minutes or so. Make sure the chicken is cooked completely. And this is basically what you have. This is my chicken almondine. Let me let you guys see that. Look at that beautiful dish. You see that? Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna let it continue to cook, okay? And then I'm gonna do a little cleanup. You guys, I'm gonna let my chicken cook. I'm gonna do a little cleanup. This was about a 30-minute video. I'm gonna add my vegetables with it. You'll get a good looking plate once it's all complete. Thank you so much for joining my channel each week. This is In the Kitchen with Angela, Creole Roots. Like I said, the description is gonna be down below for the recipe. This is chicken almondine, created my way. All things New Orleans Creole roots is in the house. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified for when other videos drop. I do appreciate you guys. Go ahead and boost me up. Y'all have a nice day. Bye.